Greetings, sci-fi fans. It's Doug Pruden, science fiction author and mad scientist here with another happy video about a really cool science thing that I came across the other day. But before I get started, just wanted to remind everybody that my newest book, Cane Sanction, is still on sale everywhere for $2.99. Big bargain, great book. Everyone loves it. That sale will be going on till probably the end of the month. I'll let you know when the prices are about to go up, but I'll leave a link for that at the top for you to check out later. But in the meantime, what am I here to talk to you about today? Well, do you remember when you were a little kid and you'd discover something really cool and you just had to try it out? Because kids are natural scientists. They like to experiment. They don't always believe everything you tell them, contrary to popular belief, as I'm rediscovering with my granddaughters. However, example, when I was a kid, you found out about optics and magnifying glasses and how you could set a piece of paper on fire in the bright sunlight. So naturally, the little scientist in me tried that, and it was exciting. It worked. Science in action. Just love it. Anyway, today, while I was researching one of my science articles that I like to pass on to you guys from occasion to occasion, I came across something that caught my eye, and I just had to check it out. Believe it or not, this was on the physics.org website, so it's real science. Anyways, the article was something like grape fireballs. Yeah, the grape, like the fruit grape. So naturally, that's a title I had to check out. It turns out that there was a YouTube video that went out some time ago where somebody had basically taken a grape, just a little, and cut it in half, but left the bottom tag of skin connecting the two halves. Okay? Then they put it inside a microwave. Why anybody would think to do this, I don't know, but they did. And anyways, they fired up the microwave, and within seconds, this fireball bursts out between the two halves of the grape, and it flares for a second, and then it's gone. The grape's still there, but the flame's gone. So this sounded kind of cool. So I thought, you know what? It's little kid time. So I went to the kitchen, took a grape, cut it in half, left the little tag of skin, put it on a plate, a ceramic plate, by the way. Don't use paper plates for this, or paper towels. And I put it in my microwave. And my wife says, "What are you doing?" So I told her, and she said, "Don't you dare!" And I said, "Calm down. It's not going to be that bad." So with her watching over my shoulder, like a worried parent, she allowed me to continue with my experiment. I stuck it in the microwave, turned the microwave on high, and watched. And within seconds, this fireball just bursts between the two halves of the grape and burns for a fraction of a second, and then it's out. It's done. Well, I was giddy as a little school kid. It was exciting. I had never been that excited about a science experiment since university. Well, I haven't done a lot of them since university. I did some with the kids when they were growing up, but that was stuff I already knew about. This was cool. I'd never seen this before. How they came up with it, I don't know, but some idiot stuck a grape in the microwave. Speaking of idiots, I did it myself. But I verified. That's how science works, right? Somebody proposes a hypothesis, and you verify that with a repeating of the experiment, and that's what happened. Anyways, the reason this was in the physics.org website was because nobody could explain it. Nobody could explain why this fireball burst between two halves of a grape. Grape's full of water. Why would it burst into flames? Spontaneous combustion, whatever. Microwave-induced combustion. So, as scientists are wont to do, they experimented, and they theorized, and they ran computer models, believe it or not. Yeah, these guys need a life. Anyway, they came up with an explanation for it. And I'm not going to bore you with the technical part of it, but it just goes to show you there's plenty in the universe that people don't know about, that we don't understand. Shakespeare said it best, there's more in heaven and earth, Horatio, than can be dreamt of by your philosophy. And that's the really cool thing about science. Even something as simple as a little grape bursting into flames it's cool, it's new, it's science in action. Now, naturally, if you follow the way things work, someone will find a way to commercialize this. Somehow. I'm not even going to try and speculate what the practical aspects of it. From a science fiction writer's point of view, immediately what I can think of is a hero trying to outwit his bad guy enemies, so he builds a little triggering device using items at hand, sort of MacGyvers it up and gets an explosion going and gets his way out of it. So, yeah, that's cheating. I'd have to put my head into it. But needless to say, this is how stuff happens. So there you go. There's your science for the day. If you're feeling brave, go try it. Just some warnings. Don't use a paper plate. Don't use a paper towel. Put it on a ceramic plate, and it'll burst up and burn for a second, and then you'll have warm grapes to eat afterwards, okay? But I didn't tell you to try this at home, okay? You didn't hear this from me. You can research it on YouTube if you want, but it's cool. Anyway, that's what I did. Mad scientist, mad science fiction author. I love science. Anyway, that's what I have to tell you today. And as I said, I will post a link to the article that I read if you really want to get into the science of it. And yeah, and also check out my book, Cain's Sanction. It's new. It's out in all the bookstores, $2.99 till the end of the month. And if you send me a copy of your purchase receipt at presales@prudentauthor.com, I will send you a free PDF bonus of a document that, a redacted document that is the background of some of the bad guys in the movie. So there, the book. Hopefully it'll be a movie someday. But anyway, there you go. That's it for today. If you liked the video, great. Thank you. Please share it. I love it if you share it. And we will see you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye. I'm off to write. Yeah, I'm